for the current regulations will directly translate to 2026's car. Obviously, the knowledge will be helpful, but they won't be taking any wings or side pods they have sat around and strapping them to the new cars. What that means is that if anyone wants to go anywhere near Red Bull, now is the time to do it. In the cost cap era, teams are limited on the amount of money they can spend each year, and as we get towards the end of the 2024 season, everyone will want to be spending their money on the new regulations, not the current ones. If no one can get within touching distance of Red Bull early on in 2024, then the Max Verstappen show may continue until the end of the 2025 season. Not that the rest of the teams and drivers will just let that happen. They know that this winter is a pivotal moment, and if they want to work their way up the constructors' standings, this is the time to do it. With that in mind, many teams are completely overhauling their cars for next season, and today I'll give you the information on all of them, starting with Mercedes. The Brazilian Grand Prix was the lowest point of Mercedes' season so far. But then again, there is always a chance for a shock. They were awful in the sprint and even worse during the race, but what made it especially painful was that it followed two really promising results in Austin and Mexico City, with a new flaw. The German manufacturer had already been working hard on its 2024 car, as it was clear they didn't hit the targets with the W14. Asked if the Brazil form had dented confidence about its understanding of the current regulations, team principal Toto Wolff said, "No, I think more confirmed that the steps that we did are necessary. So at least we know it confirms that the trajectory of changing fundamentally is right. Last year, we came out of an Interlagos weekend where you're absolutely demolishing your competition Saturday and Sunday. And that was like, are we doing the right thing by continuing with the chassis that we have? Now it's pretty clear. This feels horrible for the whole team, and I wish we could start the new season and concentrate on the new car. If there was anything from the W14 that Mercedes thought was worth carrying over to the W15, Brazil confirmed to them that the car needed completely overhauling. Mercedes' main issue with the W14 and its predecessor the W13 is that they don't seem to fully understand what they're trying to fix. They struggle with something, think they fixed it, and instead just create another problem, or the problems re-emerge a few races later. Nonetheless, George Russell has taken that as a positive. We're not sitting here thinking why we're slow. We know why we're slow. We have so many issues with this car and have so many problems that we want to solve. So that gives us hope that if we do solve them, we can make a big step forward. So how do Mercedes plan to turn the W15 into a race winner? Well, they're going to be making some big changes to their processes. George Russell said that Mercedes' poor 2022, the extent of the issues on that year's W13, and the urgency to recover for 2023 caused some rushed decisions.